change that has happened since then is just remarkable. And thinking back then, if you had a car, it had to be serviced probably every 3,000 miles for 3 months. And yet now, by way of contrast, recently I had to take my car to a main dealership. They plugged it into a laptop for an hour to update the software. The reason they did that was because it had a fault that meant it went into what they called limp home. I suspect, Jodie, that was something that appeared on your dashboard. Of course, it's not just technology that's changed since those days. What I think has also changed, and largely for the better, is issues around safety in workshops, the attitude towards females in the industry, customer service, all of those things that have changed. But what I still see, which I think was very strong then, is the enthusiasm and the keenness of the people, like the students we've seen today, to learn and to work in the industry. And of course, what also is still very evident is the teaching quality and the people who work to inspire those students, both in colleges like this, but also, of course, out in the workplace. And what I would say to you students is grasp every opportunity to learn from those people, because I think the future is very bright in the work that you've chosen to work in. I left that job in 1977, and I gather that in that same year, Jodie Schechter joined the Formula One team. I'm told that at the same time that team, which only comprised 20 people, had a young designer draftsman called Ross Braun. And it is a real pleasure for me today to be sharing a podium, so to speak, with her. And of course, also not to forget to be sharing it with Tim Jackson, who's also at university now. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Chairman. The college mission is to inspire learners to recognise and achieve their full potential. And inspiration comes in all sorts of ways, and of course not least in the world of Formula One Championship winning driver, and also principal engineer who's led F1 teams to 9 World Championship constructors titles. Thanks again, gentlemen, for joining us today. We really are inspired. For many young people, fascination with gadgets, machines and vehicles begins at an early age, and being able to put that passion into practice through a working career is the dream. The college has been teaching engineering skills since it moved here 100 years ago. The machines have moved on a bit, and arguably the technology which has had the greatest impact on the massive increases in agricultural productivity over the last century has been engineering technology, perhaps more so than any other single factor. I know both Jodie and Ross have their own involvements in farming, food and countryside matters, and may well endorse that view, or not. But engineering is a complete transformation of some of the older workshops into very modern, comfortable and highly energy efficient, practical, industry standard learning environments. And those words are purposely put together, industry standard learning environments. In addition, we're opening what must be one of
tragically, I was at the beginning of a decline in apprenticeships in this country. I think there's a failure to recognise the value of apprenticeships, the value of training, the value of engineering training. And Britain's got such a great history in engineering. It's frustrating to see. When I was an apprentice at Harlow, there were 40 mechanical engineering apprentices, 40 electrical engineering apprentices, and eventually that was cut out completely for cost reasons. And of course you don't feel the effect initially, because the impact of those things doesn't hit home until 10, 15, 20 years later. When you look around, you haven't got people to work, you haven't got people to fill the requirements. So seeing this facility and seeing the rebirth almost of the recognition how important young people are to us and how important their training is really encouraging. So it's wonderful to see. Always remember a maxim, which is luck is preparation waiting for an opportunity. And what I'd say to our young students here today is this is your preparation. Your opportunities are going to come at some stage in your lives. And if you're prepared, if you've got the training, if you've got the education, you can grab those opportunities. My first job in motor racing, I got because I was interviewed and I was showed something and I said I can make that. If you give me a chance, I can make it for you. And that was my first job in motor racing. I was able to make it and prove what I could do. So you've got to have that training, you've got to have that education behind you. And those opportunities will come. So when they come, you can grab them and do what you want in life. It's great to see the passion that is being generated here for the young people in the various disciplines they're doing. And it's always there. It's for us to try and give these young people an opportunity to use their passion and contribute to our society and enjoy themselves. So great to see it. Really pleased to be able to join Jody here today and open this new facility. And well done to everyone that's involved. Thank you.
I don't know where to start because it's quite exciting going around here because I sort of went through the same pattern in my childhood when I was young. My dad had garages and I loved going there all the time. And I remember him coming in and I had my homework books there. I was probably about 14, maybe even younger. And he looked, oh good, you're doing your homework. And inside there was how to modify two-strokes. That's sort of and I've got to tell my one joke, which I tell at all motivational school functions, is I learned to be very efficient at school. Said, why learn and fail when I can fail without learning? But, yeah, and I was dyslexic, and obviously they thought, well, they probably were right, they thought this guy's not very bright, and then we put me in a special class. But I loved working on cars and went to a college that my parents thought I should go to, didn't do very well, and then I went to a technical college and loved that and had facilities not nearly as nice as this. So my career started there and then became a race driver, worked on my own car, prepared my own car, and then came over here. And then after that we went to America, my wife and I, and started a high-tech company making simulators for training police and military. That was very